So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get a grade 9 and why it is actually more possible than you think it is. So grade 9 feels like something that is reserved for other students, the naturally smart ones, the lucky few, and that mindset is the first thing that is stopping you from actually getting there. Okay, so before we carry on with this, can you just do me a quick favor? Just click subscribe, just click like, and if there's anything you find useful about this video, just drop a comment in the comment section. So it is all about mindset. So here are the three key problems that I see. The first one is sometimes it just feels like it's out of reach. So even if you're, say, sat on a grade 7, you might feel like a grade 9's out of reach. And then maybe you might just say, I'm going to set a grade 9 target, but then don't actually put in the work for it and don't actually put in the correct mindset that will get you that grade 9. So realistically, only a few percent of students, so like, I can't remember the exact number, but it's something like 2, 3, 4%. So because only like 1 in 20, 1 in 25 students actually get this, it makes you feel like it's out of reach for you. And if you don't feel like you're towards the top of your class, especially in top sets, it might feel like this is completely out of reach. I'm not smart enough. You're confusing how fast and how well you can answer questions with the ability. And grade 9 students, they're not magical, they're just very trained in how to answer hard questions. I can't do the hard topics, so that makes you avoid the hardest questions, which is exactly where the grade 9 topics are. So we have the usual 5 actions that you can take. So if you actually implement these actions, I don't want you to go through these actions and say, oh, no, that doesn't apply to me. Wrong. It's some of these things will apply to you. And some of these things you might think don't apply to you, but then you put them in place and actually really try them, they might actually start to work for you. So target for you guys today, for the parents watching when you show this to your children, get them to try one or two of these things and just see if something works. The first one is stop thinking in percentages because percentages are completely irrelevant. You're not competing with anyone else in the country. Okay, it's not like the country saying we only are going to allow 4% of people in the country to get the grade 9. They will already have a threshold in mind. As long as you reach that threshold, you get a grade 9. So you're competing with your past self. If past self is on a grade 6 or grade 7, well, we need to push you more into the future to try and get the grade 9. So you're competing with you, not anyone else in the class. So I want you to focus, and this will be with action 2, is don't focus on only a few percent of people get this. Focus on, well, where can I get better at to get the grade 9, which is exactly what we'll talk about in action 2. So I want you to live in the last 5 questions. And I'm actually going to show you a quick demonstration of what this looks like. So go to this website called Maths Genie and have a look at your past paper. So what exam board you're on. So let's go in Excel, for example. Let's scroll down to the higher tier and let's just click on a random paper. So let's say it's this one, for example. So this paper is out of 23 questions. So last 5 questions, that's 19, 20, 21. Yeah, so 19 onwards. So on as many papers as you can stomach, go to question 19, answer it. Go to question 20, answer it. 21, etc. So you're living in the last 5 questions. Okay, this is if you want that grade 9. Now, some of these questions you might think, oh, I can't do that. It feels a bit hard. Then, like, okay, so what? We need to go and learn those things. So, for example, with something like this, I can see we've got some surds in here. I can see we've got some square roots and whatever. So I can't do square roots. Not feeling confident with that. Go onto the same website, GCSE Revision, and just scroll down to, in fact, we can type it into here, can't we? So just type in surds onto this one. Okay, no, sorry, it wasn't surds, was it? It was indices, I think it was. Yeah, so fractional indices, and then we can click on this. Let's go and watch the video, learn how to do that, and then you can live in these questions to make sure if you want to be able to understand the question that we just saw, you probably should be able to understand all of these questions here. So that is where you would live on that. Okay, so the final 4 to 6 questions, it's all problem solving, it's multi-step reasoning. So your revision schedule should match this. So I like to do what's called the 5 by 5 rule. Okay, and it goes like this. You need to do the last 5 questions of 5 papers every week until the exam. Okay, so 5 days a week, you're doing the last 5 questions of as many exam papers as you can find. So we've already talked about it here, haven't we? That's the wrong one. So we've already talked about it here. We can just go to here, add Excel papers, whatever it is, and you can just say, okay, so today, let's say today's Monday. You go, right, last five of this one. On Tuesday, last five of this. Wednesday, last five of this, etc. And just keep repeating. And by the time you've done like 25 of these papers, the last five questions, you'll be back around at the top again, and you would have forgot how to do them. So I think that's a really, really great way to be able to get this. So I want you to do as many as you can stomach. If you can do the last five questions of, say, two papers a day, maybe that's okay. If that's too much for you to handle, try one a day. Try one set of five questions a day. Next, build a hard question book. So maybe get a notebook and just call this grade 9 training. So every time you do a hard question, paste or rewrite the question, write the full word solution, write what trick it used, what confused you, and this becomes your personal grade 9 book. And you can do this with Maths Genie again. So what you can do, so sort of similar thing here, is all the grade 7 questions, all the grade 8, grade 9 questions, print them out, staple them together, make it a booklet, and then just go through them. So you click on grade 7, have a go at all these. Click on the next one, grade 7, all these. And if you want a cheeky hack as well, just go straight to solutions and figure out how this question becomes this answer using this solution. So that's maybe a nice way you can do that as well. Next one is stop avoiding topics that you're bad at. So grade 9 students, they do not avoid their weaknesses because grade 9 students don't necessarily have any weaknesses. Why is that? It's because when they find a weakness, they overcome the weakness. They go, right, I'm not very good at surds, so I'm going to spend 3 hours on surds until I understand it. It's uncomfortable. It's not very nice to do. We all want to live in comfortability, don't we? But this is the only way to get there. So what you could do is list 5 topics you hate the most, the ones that you always skip, because those are your gold mines, because these will get you the most gained marks. Okay, and then maybe once per week, learn each one, do it slowly. Over time, you are going to steadily improve and increase the amount of marks you got. Action 5, accept that grade 9 is supposed to feel hard. If there's anything that you want which is slightly out of your reach, it is going to be harder than it currently is to get there. Okay, so if you revise for 3 sessions of 1 hour per week, let's say for argument's sake, is only getting you a grade 7, then your 3 lots of 1 hour is not enough. Maybe you need 4 lots of 1 hour or 3 lots of an hour and a half. Or maybe what you're currently doing, the 3 lots of 1 hour, you're focusing on grade 5 questions. Maybe that needs to change to grade 7, 8, and 9 questions. So just accept that it is going to feel hard. You're going to get stuck. You're going to be challenged. You're going to be really frustrated. But that's where the growth lives. Okay, so I hope that all made sense for you guys. Just let me know in the comment section if you found it useful. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the video. And if you want any extra help, you're more than welcome to click these 2 links, which you can find in the description. And one of them will take you to this, which is my school community, which is where I put all my live lessons on. So all the live lessons are here. You can watch this quick video. It shows you how to get on, shows you everything about the community. Got a timetable here, and yeah, once you're in, you get 7 days for free. And you click on any live lesson, you get all these live lessons, as I say here, completely free for 7 days. But if you're not quite ready to book in a full week, not ready to commit to a week, you're more welcome to book in through this link, which is this one here. Okay, and this one will just book in one free lesson for you guys. Okay, thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next.